guys, just get them lined up. Just line them up so I can get one photograph.
Hello and welcome everybody to the Slash Enduro out here at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex. They did this at the Clash of Champions, and it was so successful in breaking in the track that they're like, hey, for INS, we're going to do this once again. Let us know how the sound is coming in, guys. We have a ton of slashes. You can see 16 teams, 2-hour event, guys. 2-hour event coming up here. I'm Matt Olson from Mod Live Media. We'll be live with you all weekend long. I don't know, our thing went up a little bit on our, a little bit too bright. I will get that fixed for you here soon. How's it going, guys? Saying I'm a little distorted, but the announcer is perfect. What's going on, Robert? What's happening, BJ? What's going on, Endos? Let's see how this is going. I'll turn it over to our announcer. Let me know how my mic is. I'll try and fix it up later. Here we go.
We're going racing with the sound of the tone, less than 5, here we go.
Absolute anarchy.
And we're off and oh, big mistake up front. Tater gets it wrong. Tater way back there. Tater taking an early lead, working the infield now.
First place,
going off the
checking
ball
out a little bit here already. And a little breakaway for second. He straight cut the track. Two of those guys just went to the right and cut the track so bad.
Completing lap number 1.
Man, oh man.
Race hard, race clean, race hard, race dirty. There is no.
I might have to do the full names on this one without the abbreviation.
You do whatever your conscience will allow you to sleep at night.
I'm gonna get over with our camera guy, get him a headset. I'll be right back with you.
He's over here, Jacob. Over here. There you go. Off and running quick. First 1 minute gone by. Team Dipshits, they're on a 245 lap pace. Operators team running in second. Hoosier Daddy third. Old Farts. Car Ramrod is your top 5. 1 minute, 30 seconds down. 1 hour, 58 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Tater already in the traffic as he's working lane 2, going single, double. Left-hander into the infield over the little double through the chicane now. Ooh, a little 2-wheel for Tater. Up the wall right he goes, down over the little double, 180 back left, jumping up onto that elevation, squeezing that trigger. Tater at the line now. Oh, car spins out right in front of him. That is the leader upside down. We're looking for Hoosier Daddy. Should be coming to the line right there. Hoosier Daddy 14 seconds back. Ed Henley at the wheel right now for Hoosier Daddy, running in second place. Operators in third. Old Farce Crash Override. That is your top 5. TLR boys, Car Ramrod, Box RC, HobbyPlex Hammer, Slash Baiters is your top 10. Team Dipshit working over this lane 2 double. Working his way into the infield now, going through the carousel, up on the chicane, gonna hit that wall ride. He is in that red, black.
All righty, guys. So, as you can see, we got all those proper names up there. The DSHITs there, old farts. Operators. Is that the operators team? Hoosier Daddy. TLR boys. Car Ramrod. I don't know if I could even say all this stuff. You guys can read. See it on the left-hand side there for these 16 teams. Oh, man. Number 16, Tropic Thunder, trailing in that last place position. But the whole point of this is to break in this freshly built track out here at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex. Super awesome facility run by Angie, Eddie, and family. The Henley family is very dedicated to the RC hobby. It's great to see, and we're always happy to come out here year in and year out. So it looks like we are on with, it looks like TLR boys right now coming on by. That's that P3. That's who we're on with right now. Let's see, I don't know if they got their numbers correct here on the sides of the cars. Let's see if the leader, I'll match up the car numbers here. Here's the leader. Down that straightaway, the same, oh, going over that, most likely Tater from what we hear. Trying to get that early lead for the guys. Oh! And that's going to give some advantage back to P2. So it does not have a number on the side from what I can see. And we're trying to wait for them to come by the line here to click back through. Already a 26-second lead. That's your leader coming by the line, we believe. Yep. Oh, getting it wrong again. Where is Old Farts? That's going to be in the P2. Oh, going over again. That's for your leader. Man, so hopefully Old Farts is able to catch up. That is your current two-wheel drive world champion. Driving a two-wheel drive slash. Slash spec racing, always a good time. What's going on, Swiceburger? I'll be right back, guys.
Leader at the line there on a 223 lap pace early on. A lot of racing left. We're not even 8 minutes into the 2-hour Enduro. right, we're 1 minute away from the transition. 1 minute to go before we do the transition. Another friendly reminder, marshals, make sure you have your teammate at your spot before you leave. "30 seconds to go, guys. When you hear the audible tone, finish the lap you're on. Take it to the front right-hand side of the racetrack. Do what you're supposed to do and get right back on the track. The track will remain live the whole time. The track will remain live. So when you're ready, you're ready. Boop. Switch them out. Transition out. Finish. No going backwards on the track. No going backwards on the track, truck 12. Transition out. Marshals, make sure you get relieved before you take off. Once again, track is live. The track is live. When you get your transition done, fire them back up. We got dipshits, ode farts, operators, crash override, and car ramrod. That is your top 5. Right now, ode farts 1 lap down to dipshits. All right, looks like everyone back on the track. We're going to let them rotate around a couple laps, and we'll see what we got going on. The lead pack of Team Dipshits looks like all right, we're 12 minutes into this 2-hour Enduro. Brennan Schimmel on the wheel for your leaders, Team Dipshit. Brennan looks like he's coming down the back stretch now at the start-finish line. Ode Farts running in second, operators in third. Hoosier Daddy, TLR boys now up into your top 5. Got Talon Henley on the wheel for the TLR boys right now. Ode Farts running in second. Got Greg Nicholas on the wheel for them. That is that green and black truck. Truck number 7 going into the infield now. Operators running in third. Got Hunter King at the wheel. That's truck number 9 going down the front stretch now. Oh, gets tangled up in a wrecked truck. Caution on the back, caution on the back, caution on the back. It is clear, it is clear. Oh. I mean, what's better than tracks and slash and short course racing all at the same time? Hoosier RC HobbyPlex putting on a show for you guys. Kicking off a long weekend at INS 14. We got Matt Olson and Mod Live Media here with us as well. They're covering this race. If you want to watch them, they are live as we speak. Woo! That's a big sin there. Schimmel working his way into the infield now through the carousel. Up on the wall ride. Schimmel got 40-second lead over the Old Farts. Old Farts, you got 30 seconds over Operators. Operators, you got 20 seconds over the TLR boys. Carr Ramrod rounds out your top 5. Caution at the line, caution at the line. It is clear. Team Dipshits of Brennan Schimmel at the line there. They got it up to 42-second gap between them and second place. The Old Farts running in second. Oh, looks like someone's coming off the stand. We got a broke truck. They can get it fixed and they can get back in the game. Behind you. Caution at the line, caution at the line. It is clear. Good job. Uh-oh. Don't get hurt. Woo! All right, we're coming up on about 1 minute before we do the transition. Dipshits in the lead. Old Farts running in second. Operators team in third. TLR boys, who's your daddy? Your top 5. Want to give a shout out to Sarah Smith watching us on Mod Live. Apparently her favorite team is the Team Dipshits, so we know Sarah's rooting them on. Well, once again, guys, when we transition, make sure you do not leave your marshal spot until you get relieved. Ow. All right, we got 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Transition, transition, transition. Finish lap you're on, guys. Bring them in, get them swapped out. Marshals, make sure you hold your spot. Once again, track remains live, track remains live. Dipshits coming into the transition with a 1 and 3 second lead over the Oat Farts. All right. Transition happening once again. Once you're ready, fire them up and get them going. At the switch, Dipshits, Oat Farts, Operators, TLR Boys, Hoosier Daddy, your top 5. Ramrod, Misfits, Override, Box, Strip Nuts, Hell Yeah Brother, Performance Hobbies, Old School, HobbyPlex Hammers, Slash Debaters, and Tropic Thunder. That's your 16 truck field. Uh-oh, we got somebody's missing the receiver. There we go, now we got it.
I didn't do it.
All right, we're back up and running. We are just 20 minutes into this 2-hour race. Looks like we still got all 16 trucks. We do, all 16 trucks still running. Looks like the fast transition this round goes to Operators team with a 1 minute, 20 second turnaround.
Come on, man.
Caution on the back, caution on the back. Go towards the driver's stand. Nope, that's not towards the driver's stand. Towards the driver's stand in the back, towards the driver's stand in the back. Towards the driver's stand, it is pretty much clear. It is clear. Team Dipshits got it up to a 2 minute, 32 second lead. That's about 3.5 laps right now in their favor. Kyle Gall should be on the wheel now. Kyle going down the front stretch. Nope. There goes Kyle down the front stretch there. Team Dipshits, that's a pretty good group of guys. Tater Sontag, Brendan Schimmel, Kyle Gall, that's your 3-man team. They are leading the way here at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex, the 2R/Enduro. This is proceeding INS 14. This proceeding INS 14 that will kick off tomorrow morning with all-day practice on Thursday. Operators team now up in the second place. Them and Oat Farts separated by 0.6 of a second. Last time by, Oat Farts had a couple rough laps. So second and third place, they're both working lap number 37. Dipshits are working lap 41. TLR boys, Hoosier Daddy, they're working lap 34. Uh-oh, we got a first big breakage. Looks like we got a right front hinge pin or something off of that truck. Maybe the arm's broke. It is broke. Connor just set it down. They can come get it. "25 minutes gone by." So we find your leader on the track going down the backstretch now at the line, Kyle Gall, in that red-black Traxxas Slash. He's going over the front stretch now. Going to make that 180 go down the ski jump. Little single there, going to hit the big double in lane number 2, double up and working his way to the infield, dropping down into that carousel. Going to make that 180 onto the wall ride, off cambered elevation there, doubling out of that 180. Big jump up into the back elevation, left-hand side of the track, squeezing that trigger at the start-finish line now. That is a lap around the INS 14 finals track layout. Hoosier RC HobbyPlex. Caution on the lane 2 double. It's clear. Good job, guys. Uh-oh. Oh. Dipshits working a 2-minute lead over Operators. Operators got 36 seconds over Ode Farts. Ode Farts got about 2 minutes over the TLR boys. Looks like the TLR boys may be off the stand. So this segment here looks like we've lost 2 trucks right now, 14 drivers on the stand. We're coming up with 1 minute to go on the next transition. So it looks like Kyle Gall's going to hold serve for Team Dipshit. He started off with about a 2-minute lead, got a 2-minute lead as they run. Boop. No more laps, no more laps. Transition, transition. We are at the 30-minute mark right now. 30-minute mark right now. Marshals, make sure you get your partner taking your spot. Caution at the line, caution at the line. It is caution at the line. Whoop. So at the 30-minute mark, Dipshits, Operators, Old Farts, Hoosier Daddy, Car Ramrod. That is your top 5. Crash Override, Sexy Misfits, TLR Boys, Performance Hobbies, Stripped Nuts. That's your top 10. Hell Yeah Brother, Old School, Slash Debaters, HobbyPlex Hammers, Tropic Thunder, Box RC rounds out your 16 truck field. Dipshit still out to a 2-minute lead over Operators. Operators got about a minute and a half over third place. The Old Farts, Camrod, Car Ramrod, and Hoosier Daddy round out your top 5. We're coming up on the 40-minute mark. All right, we're getting ready to come up on another transition. Dipshits, Operators team, Old Farts, Car, Ramrod, and Hoosier Daddy. That is your top 5. Looks like we still got 15 drivers on the stand. Once again, guys, make sure you do the correct transition. Marshals, make sure you wait. All right, rotate out, rotate out. Rotate, rotate. At the transition as they run, Dipshits, Operators, Old Farts, Car Ramrod, Crash Override. That's your top 5. Hoosier Daddy, Sexy Misfits, Performance Hobbies, TLR Boys after a rough go in this session. In ninth, Strip Nuts rounds out your top 10. Hell Yeah Brothers, Slashterbaters, HobbyPlex Hammers, Box RC, Tropic Thunder, and Old School round out your 16 truck field. Looks like the quick transition this round once again goes to the Operators team with a 1-minute, 16-second transition. That picks them up about 7 seconds over Team Dipshits. Still a big lead for Team Dipshit in first. 45 minutes down, 1 hour, 15 minutes to go. A lot of racing left. Team Dipshit working the left-hand side of the track, jumping up on the elevation at the start-finish line now. Brennan Schimmel at the wheel for this segment. They're on a 208-lap pace. Operators running in second. Old Farts, Carr, Ramrod, and Hoosier Daddy, your top five. All right, coming up on 1 minute before the next transition. Team Dipshit still with that 2-minute lead over Operators. Operators keeping them honest. It's been about a 2-minute interval for the last 2.5 to 3 sessions. Old Farts running in third. Old Farts is about 2.5 minutes behind Operators. Carr, Ramrod, and Hoosier Daddy still your top five. Sexy Misfits, Crash Override, Performance Hobbies, Strip Nuts, and TLR Boys round out your top 10. All right, rotate them out, rotate them out. Finish lap you're on. right, as we cycle through, operator team again with another quick transition. They had a 1 minute, 10-second transition. Dipshits had a minute 31, so they picked up 21 seconds on that transition. The lead now down to 1 minute, 36 seconds. Old Farts running in third. Hoosier Daddy, Carr, Ramrod, your top five. Caution on the right-hand double. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. It's clear. All right, guys, when we get to this transition, we'll have a little bit of a breather. This is the 1 hour mark. We're going to stop, blow the entire track off. I've got 7 blowers over there on the pit wall ready to go. Eddie's going to spearhead it. So the track is going to go silent long enough to blow the track. We'll get everybody in their spots, and then we'll fire right back up. This won't take but about 3 or 4 minutes to do. And then we're right back into the racing action. We find our leader working the left-hand side of the track now. Kyle Gall on the wheel, jumping up on that left-hand elevation. Down the straightaway and at the line, there is your leader. They've got 1 minute 30 seconds over the operators team. So the operators team slowly reeling them in. I believe that's... Not sure who's on the wheel for operators team right now. I think it's Nate Sutherland. Yep, and Nate Sutherland on the wheel for the operators team. He's got it down to 1 minute 29 seconds. Looking to make a race of it. Old Farts running in third. They're 3 minutes back. Ramrod, Hoosier Daddy, that's your top 5. Crash Override, Sexy Misfits, Performance Hobbies, Stripped Nuts, TLR Boys, Hell Yeah Brothers, Slash Baiters, Box RC, HobbyPlex Hammers, Tropic Thunder, and it looks like Old School is out. All right, we're coming up on 1 minute to go. Once again, this transition track will be silent. I will start the line. I will start the track back live. We are going to stop and blow the entire track, and then we will get you guys back up and running as quick as we can. But the track will be dead. Track will be silent when we bring them in this time. All right, boop. No more laps, set it down, no more laps. Once again, this is a silent track. Cross the line, bring them over to the right-hand side. We're gonna blow the track, and then we're gonna grid them back up, guys. We're gonna blow the track and grid them back up. We still got 3 coming around. We got 3 coming around. Once again, guys, if y'all can help grab the blowers right there on the front stretch, let's blow the marshals. You can come off. Marshals, you can come off. Come on off. You're fine. Come on. Come on off. Grab the blowers. The next driver's on the stand. We're going to grid them up, but do not come this way. Go the long way around the track so we don't trip the line. Once you get them switched out, drivers, you can take the stand. Hey, Tater, I want to bring them all the way around. We're going to grid them back up and do a grid start for the second hour of this race. So after 1 hour of racing, dipshits on 103 laps, operators on 101 laps, Ode Farts on 94, Car Ramrod on 88 laps, Hoosier Daddy on 87 laps, Crash Override on 84 laps. Sexy Misfits, Performance Hobby, Strip Nuts, TLR Boys. Hell Yeah Brother, that is your top 11. Box RC, Slash Debaters. HobbyPlex, Tropic Thunder. That is the 15 trucks that are still running. Once again, drivers on the stand, we're going to grid them up on the starting grid. So make sure you go around the long way. Don't come this way and trip my loop. Hey, Brennan, never mind. All right, on the stand, go ahead and run them around, put them back on the grid. Let's grid them up. Dipshits on the 1, operators on the 2. Don't come this way. Turn around, green truck. Go the other way. Don't trip my loop. Dipshits on the 1, operators on the 2, Ode Farts on the 3, Ramrod on the 4, Hoosier Daddy on the 5, Crash Override on the 6, Misfits on the 7, Performance Hobbies on the 8, Strip Nuts on the 9, TLR Boys on the 10, Hell Yeah Brother on the 11, Box RC 12, Slash Debaters on the 13, HobbyPlex Hammers on the 14, Tropic Thunder on the 15. Just get them close, guys. Just get them close. Let's get 2 by 2. Dipshits and operators on the front row if they want it. Yeah, if you can, just grit them. Just get them. Just set them down. It'll be all right. Go ahead, just set them down. I mean, real literally. Just they'll figure it out. Okay. Dipshits, operators on the front row. Ode Farts, Car Ramrod, row 2. Hoosier Daddy, Crash Override, row 3. Misfits and Performance, row 4. Strip Nuts, TLR Boys, row 5. Hell Yeah Brother and Box RC, row 6. Slash Debaters and HobbyPlex Hammers, row 7. And Tropic Thunder. I think it's that truck right there. In the 2. Is that operators right there? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me get my marshals. Let me get my marshals and we'll fire them off. Let's marshal. Ooh. Just line, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. They'll be all right if they're starting 12th or 16th. It's not really going to matter. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Boop. Off and running. Oh, good hands, Kyle. Ooh, operators had a chance right there to get their lap back, got turned into the pipe, got some work to do. Still got 1 hour to do it. A lot of racing left. We still got 15 trucks putting in time. Operators now 1 minute behind. They caught a break by doing the regrid. Knocked 30 seconds off of the interval. Oh, leader in a gaggle of trucks going over the right-hand double-double now. Tater Sontag on the wheel for the Dipshits. Tater gets around them nice and smooth over the big double. Tater through the wall ride, the off camber. He's got 3 trucks in front of him as he comes down the straightaway. Tater at the line there. Operators crossing the line there, 1 minute, 10 seconds behind them. That truck number 9 is in second place. Oat Farts in third. Carr, Ramrod, Hoosier Daddy still rounding out your top 5. Tater working lane number 2 now. Double, gets around truck number 4, Tater, dropping down into the infield. Through the carousel, up through the chicane, off the off-camber wall. Working that left-hand elevation, jumping up to the top, down the straightaway. Tater at the line now. Still pacing 187 laps. Operators coming at the line now. 1 minute, 6 seconds separates first and second on the track. Oat Farts in third. Ramrod and Hoosier Daddy. All right, we're coming up on the next transition. Once again, don't forget, you gotta hold your marshal spot until one of your teammates comes to relieve you. Track will remain live. No more laps. Finish lap you're on. Transition out. Transition out. We are coming up on 40 minutes to go. Team Dipshit with a 1 minute 20-second lead over operators. Old Fart's about 5 minutes behind the operators. Car Ramrod, Hoosier Daddy, still your top 5. Sexy Misfits, Crash Override, Strip Nuts, TLR Boys up into the top 9 now. Box RC running in 10. Performance Hobbies, Hell Yeah Brother, HobbyPlex Hammers, Slash Debaters, and Tropic Thunder round out the 15 trucks still running. Backstretch right there on the money. It is clear. Brennan Schimmel on the wheel for Dipshits at the line there. Caution at the line, caution at the line. It's clear. We're coming up on 1 minute before the next transition. Once again, marshals, make sure your teammate comes out and high-fives you. Nick, I think he's over here, Nick, over here. Nope, there, nope. There you go. Team Dipshits up to 1:30 lead over the operators. Operators got 4 minutes over the Old Farts. Old Farts got 4 minutes over Car Ramrod. Car Ramrod, you got 30 seconds over Hoosier Daddy, so 4th and 5th really close on the clock. We're coming up on 30 minutes to go. Team Dipshit. Kyle Gall on the wheel now. Kyle working his way into the infield now. Got a green truck right in front of him as he goes through the carousel. Over the camber. Straight away he goes, doubling out of that. Make that 180 up onto the back left elevation. Squeezing that trigger, getting that slash all it can handle. They're still on a 189 lap pace. Operators coming to the line. Operators working a rough lap. Oh, operators are off the track. So Old Farts were about 4 minutes behind them. So we're going to see Chris Dosick, Greg Nicholas, and Ben Ellis see if they can move up into that second spot. Didn't see that happen, but operators off the track. They were running solidly in second place. We're going to see how that transitions out. The Old Farts were about 4 laps behind them, so we'll see if they can close the gap. Old Farts right there got Chris Dosick on the wheel. Still 3 laps behind the operators. Oh, we got a dead truck on the left-hand side, it looks like. Nope. Oh, looks like operators are back on the track. 3 minutes in the pits. But operators are back at it. Nate Sutherland on the wheel. Pretty quick. They broke a rear hub. Pretty quick pit stop for the operators. Second and third right there going down the front stretch together. Dosick in the green truck running in third for the Old Farts. We're coming up on 1 minute for the transition. Transition, transition, transition. Finish lap you're on, finish lap you're on. Marshals, make sure you get tagged out. Team Dipshit now with a 4-minute lead over the rest of the field. Operators still hanging on to that second place, but not by much. Old Farts only 1 minute, 40 seconds behind them. Once again, track is live. When you're ready, let them rip. We'll see who has the quickest transition for this round. 1:06, 1 minute 6 seconds is the quickest I've seen. Alton, no, put that car back over there. No sirree. Look, we got some guys coming. Dipshits with a 118, operators with a 116, old farts with a 116. All right, we transition through another change. Dipshits with a 4 minute 46 second lead over the operators. Operators got 2.5 minutes over the old farts. Old farts, you got 6 minutes over Car Ramrod. And Car Ramrod, you got 20 seconds over Hoosier Daddy. So that is the best race on the track between 4th and 5th. Hoosier Daddy crossing the line there. I believe that's truck 15. Oh, backstretch, stay towards the driver's stand. Stay low in the back, low in the back. Good job, guys. It is clear. For Team Dipshits, it looks like Tater Sontag back on the wheel. Tater going through the carousel now, working the cambered wall. Doubling out that, going to make that 180 jump up into the left-hand elevation. Down the straightaway he goes. Still that 21.8 on lap number 55, hot lap of the race. We got 11 trucks on the track right now with 22 minutes to go. Tater working the front stretch now. Uh-oh. So these guys understand this is their last trip around the track. We've got 2 more transitions to go. But this is their last time on the driver's stand for the Enduro. Tater still working a 192 lap pace. Operators 4 minutes behind them. Old Fart's about a minute and a half behind the operators. Old Fart's running in third. Car Ramrod 5 minutes behind third place. All right. Woo! Transition.
Hey! Hey! Marshall! Marshall! Leave one of them fences on.
Who's your daddy with a 54-second swap? What the hell? There's some stink going on there. I don't know what it is, but there's some stinky doo-doo I smell. There ain't no, it's a stinky pot of shit right here happening. Something going on here, but it's okay. We're having a good time. So these guys understand this will be their last time making laps in the Enduro. We're going to have one more transition to go. Looks like Brendan Schimmel on the wheel for the Team Dipshits. They got about a 5-minute lead over second place. So Team Dipshit with a 112, Operators with a 106, Old Farts with a 115, Sexy Misfits with a 116.
Hey, everybody.
And then somehow I'm just...
Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the crazy slash enduro so far. I know we've only been following pretty much one slash around. It's the team of, I believe it's Tater. Who was it? Tater, Schimmel, and there's one more. Kyle, who was it? Kyle something. I think he was like a national stock champ. So these guys they built the Avengers team for this. I don't know if it's quite so fair. I saw their team and they were like a lap up in like 3 laps. So that is team number 1 right there. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that online. You guys can read. So yeah, pretty spread out here. It looks like the closest battle going to be between the TLR boys and the Stripped Nuts. Within 6 seconds of each other. That's going to be 7 and 8. Let me check it out. I'll see. I think the TLR boys, I think they had technical difficulties. See who's going by. TLR boys just went by the line. It says they're number 3 on here, but probably not. It's going to be the orange car or that number 8. Maybe it's the number 8. We'll see as they come by. Oh man, they love just, look at that. Look at that track cut. Stupendous. All right, let's see if this is, so that is TLR boys right there. Well, there's Stripped Nuts. So Stripped Nuts just going by the line. They're either this green car or red car right in front of our camera. So everybody pretty spread out right now. What's going on, Rob Pauly? What's happening, Endo's RC? Floss Family RC, wish you were coming out here too. Nick Nuthouse, Andrew Thomas, Ben Decker, Paul Johnson, Jim Atkin. What's happening, guys? Thank you for tuning in. We just got off the plane about, we flew in at about 4:30, got our rental car, and we got down here by about 5:45, and in about an hour we were able to get up at least the single moving cam here with all the overlays and everything all set up, and get you guys a little bit of slash enduro racing. Eddie had let me know that they wanted to get that done, so he said, you know what, we're going to make that happen for you, Eddie. We'll have more of our cameras up come tomorrow. It's going to take us a little bit of time, especially what we call the Sky Cam, so our PTZ that we'll get all set up, so we'll get that dialed in. We're also having another coverage going on out at Hobby Action for their big oval race that's out there, Dirt Oval, so you guys might see a little bit of that later on tonight if you stick on the YouTube's channels on Mod Media. Endo's RC, who's on TLR boys? Is that not Talon's team? Yeah, so it's who's on Talon's team, Chris? We only know Talon. We only know if Talon is on the TLR boys. We don't have that'd probably be a pretty good information to have, is a list of the drivers on each team. Which we do not have. And a battery just flew out of one car. Number 14, that was TLR boys. Get a shot of that, Chris. The battery flying out right here. You can see it by the controller. That is Talon. The guy just picked it up. There's Angie right there shaking her head like, are you kidding me? I love Angie. She's awesome. That's Boss Man right there. Boss Woman. She's even helping get this thing plugged back in right now. If you guys come down here, you'll know Angie. She runs a tight ship. Don't make Angie mad. She is the best. What's happening, Team Camel? What's up, my man? Hello, hello. All right, they might get that thing. They probably have to turn it back on again. Pushing the speed control. There he goes. It looks like he might be back up and going again after another pit stop there. So the TLR boys, they're going to possibly drop down the ranks right now. We got the DSs. They're in that number 1 operators team. Going to be that P2, and you can see that's how they qualified 1 and 2 there. Old Farts, they've made it up to that number 3 spot, coming from 8th, so not too bad. TLR boys, they've been having one problem after another. They qualified in that 3 spot, but yeah, and they did do qualifiers for this, guys. They were doing qualifiers around 6 o'clock. I think they had like 10-minute quals, and they gridded them up. I think they should have, when they did that, they should have inverted the grid. That's what they should have done. I'll tell Eddie about that next time. Yeah. Did they reverse it? Yeah, we got to have them reverse it. They should have just, at the hour marker, they should have just lined them out how they were inverted, but then put them all on the same lap. That would have been sick. Totally worth it. With 10 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go. This is amazing. 16 slashes out there. Looks like Old School. They didn't make it past 36 laps there. Performance Hobbies performing in 15th spot right now. We got Crash Override in the, the 15th spot. Crash Override in the 14. Tropic Thunder in that 13. We got Box RC. The Schlaster Baiters there. Then Hell Yeah Brother in the 10. I think that's the guys with the get this guy in the overalls right here, Chris. I think that's Hell Yeah Brother right there. That's one of the team. That's the Make America Great Again team right there. I love it. One of them has Trump's face on his on the shirt, I believe. So loving that. So Hell Yeah Brother, I'm pretty sure that's them. We got the HobbyPlex Hammers in that 9. TLR boys, they're just trying to survive right now. Strip Nuts taking that one over from TLR boys now by about 4 laps. Sexy Misfits in the 6. Hoosier Daddy in the 5. Car Ramrod in the 4. Old Farts. Old Farts beating out Old School right now in the 3. Operators team, and then the DIP SHITs in that number 1. What's going on, Shane? What's happening, buddy? Shane Mouton from A-Main Hobbies. That's my main A-Main Hobbies Connect right there. He helped us out at the Clash of Champions earlier this year. Hopefully we get another taste of Shane come next year for 2026. Good to see my friend Shane. I'll have to go up against him again in ping pong. It's currently Matt Olson 1, Shane Mouton 0. So Shane's going to be bringing his super paddles next time. Currently Shane is 1 and undefeated for arm wrestling versus me, so I will give him that one. I need to hit the gym a little bit more to beat Shane. As far as for ping pong, I currently have his number. Yeah, Shane gonna get that extra spin in there. He's got those trick shots, man. I can't compete with some of the trick shots. But with the weapons we were given for our paddles that we had, I was able to take them. It wasn't without fight, though. Rob Pauly saying, gotta arm wrestle again. I gotta hit the gym for many more times before I can go up against Shane. He's a bigger guy than me. I think he works out too. I do 1 sit-up a day when I get up and when I lay down. Shane saying, how many laps do you think these guys do? Well, currently it looks like they're at 183 laps. I think they're in like the 220 mark or something like that, or 200 mark or something. Let's see. It will show the pace here on our RCGT scoring here on the left-hand side. So yeah, 193 is going to be the one. But you can see, so if you add up all those numbers there, it's easily over 1,000 laps. Somebody's much better at math than me, but what, 15, 16 guys times an average of, let me get my calculator out. I'll just do a quick little average here. Let's do some averages. All right, we'll say about $1.50 on average for every team. That's a good number. Times 16. 2,400 laps. So that is a crazy amount of laps. And that's average, guys. It could be, probably 2,000 to 2,400 laps being put down on this track by stock slashes to really break in the track. They had this idea, Eddie and these guys had this idea for the Clash of Champions, and it was a major hit. You'll notice, obviously, a lot of these, and they'll put sauce on the tires. So they're saucing the tires when they're going out there. They got little sponge things over there where they roll the tires on it. So they're actually putting down traction compound on those tires, and then puts it down on the track and putting rubber down on the track. And it creates, and then also Eddie glues the track. So we're talking about some ultimate traction out here at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex. So the number 1 car, I guess Tater and somebody else, that's why he's going a little crazy right now. Drive and steer a little bit. What's going on, Jason Hansen from Nord, Minnesota? Right on, Tori. We got Shane Mouton saying, hi, Chris, on the camera, right? Yes, Chris is on camera. He says hello. I really don't have, well, what do I have? Do I have a microphone? Yeah, I got the microphone. We can, no, we just do it on the track. You just pointed at it. I could do an interview. Douglas Powell, what's going on, buddy? Hope to see you down here. Uh-oh, the leader die? Oh, no, Tater's coming down. The leader going down. What? 2:30 left to go. Can the operators catch back up here with 2:30 to go? I don't know. The car straight shutting down. Well, it's possible. We have what? They're doing 30-second lap times. About 4 laps. I don't think they're going to get to it. They said it's done. So can the operators catch up? It's going to be close. 2 minutes to go. They need, oh no. They're like, cut the track. And he's going to wait. And they're going again. So the operators It looks like their pace has obviously changed, but it still shows them back. Let's see what the gap. So they're 5 laps, so man, they need like another minute. I think they still may have one. Let's see if the operators are able to catch them. I think it's going to be too little too late. So 4 laps now. Yeah, they need another minute. Oh no, that thing's like stalling out on them. They need like, yeah, they need 2 more minutes and they'd get it. Ah, that's a bummer. They're still gonna grab this one, not by much, but by enough. They got enough of a lead. Oh, they're getting stuck up. It's back on. Operate. Oh! Is that Tater grabbing him? So he's grabbing the competition right there. Didn't need to. They needed 2 more minutes, they would have done it. Let's see, once they give the awards and everything. So the operators, just finished 2 laps behind right there. Dave Bowman, are you running stadium truck this week? I think I'm going to be running. I'm going to be running a 17.5 buggy. So Talon got me a buggy together, so I'll be running that. I think this will be pretty cool. And that will be it. Slash Enduro done. So in the number 1, you can see who that is. 2 operators, 3 old farts, 4 Hoosier Daddy, Car Ramrod, Sexy Misfits, Strip Nuts, TLR Boys, HobbyPlex Hammers, Hell Yeah Brother, Schlaster Baiters, Box RC, Tropic Thunder, Crash Override, Performance Hobbies, and Old School. Gonna be your final finishing order. Man, oh man. Check, check.
Dude, when you handed it to me, I went down the straightaway and went dead bright.
All right. There we go, right there. There's the camera. Well, you guys won that one, but I'm looking at you guys. It kind of stacked the deck right now, I must say.
I mean, at the end of the day, we didn't have a team coming in here. Luckily, we had the last truck. We all rode together, so, it's just, it's the team bonding, is immaculate. The chemistry is amazing throughout the team. Yeah. It's just a lot of hard work and dedication put into this. I'm a 2-time Slash Enduro champion now. I won one back home a couple months ago, so yeah.
All right, well, it's good to see you guys out here having fun with some slash. What ended up happening there at the end? You kind of gave it the "it's dead" symbol.
It was a two-man race there at the end. Todd and Kyle ended up seeing what they could really do with 2 men behind the wheel, one on the throttle, one on the steering there. 29.9 there at the end. However, we did have a small failure at the Traxxas vehicle there, a little ESC wire coming out of there. Unfortunate, but still got the dub. We're good.
All right, well, look good. So the main purpose of this, we were kind of talking online, is to really break in the track for this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely lays some rubber down. It causes some holes on the landing of that double over there. That one's going to be pretty hairy this weekend now, but yeah, it should lay down a good amount of rubber, and we should be good to go for practice tomorrow.
Right on. Well, you guys ended up with a win today, and hopefully some more coming into the weekend for all you guys. What are you guys racing this weekend?
2-wheel, 4-wheel.
Same thing, 204.
Same thing.
Right on. Modified for you or stock?
Just stock.
Just stock. Right on.
So, I have to ask, have you had more fun than that in the last year?
I didn't do it last year. Glad we did it this year.
I wasn't here.
No, have you had more fun running RC cars in the past year than doing this? My question.
I'm not going to lie. There's some practice days at home. I have a lot of fun.
No, this is racing we're talking about.
That's true.
You can't be winning, I'm just saying. So there was a lot of uncoordinated for everybody, but got it done.
Was it the brushed or the brushless versions?
It was the brushless. I think it's like a 3300 kV or something like that.
I don't know. It's brushless. That's all I know.
It's something brushless, yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's great job out there, guys. I think they have little plaques for you over there somewhere. They'll be getting the most important one. I know you won a Worlds this year, but the Slash Enduro is going to be up there.
Top. That might go on top of it. Who knows?
Yeah, that might be top of the display case.
All right. Well, congratulations, you guys, on your win, and we're looking forward to this weekend. Congrats.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks. All righty, guys. So that's pretty much it. We'll see what's going on here for the rest of the weekend. I believe there's all-day practice tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Chris could correct me. And then we have, I do believe, seating on Friday, qualifying, and then mains on Sunday. So should be a lot of fun. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So thank you so much, guys. Pretty cool to have the Slash Enduro. Need to definitely see this more often. I'm even thinking about it for my local track, Huckleberry, of man, Slash Enduro be a lot of fun just to even do it and the teamwork for it. So thank you so much, guys. I think they're going to be doing the podiums right now, and yeah, we'll go to that. Thank you for tuning in. So there you have it, guys. Yeah, it's good seeing those guys. Obviously, very, very quick individuals on that team. And, yeah, it was just pointed at the INS banner right there. Probably be taking some podium pictures. Go to the left a little bit. A little bit further. There we go. Yeah, so it was a cool little event. More for fun than anything with it, and the operators almost able to make up that time. They needed another 2 minutes. So it looks good. Alrighty, guys. Well, I don't know where they're at and what they're doing. We got the blowers out here, I think, from Team Hell Yeah Brother. Alrighty, guys. So, I think that's it for the night. I think we're going to call it, get some more stuff set up. I'm trying to get them over here now for podium pictures. Alrighty, guys, I think we're good for the night. Okay, well, we will talk to you mañana. We got to get stuff set up, and looking forward to a very successful and fun JConcepts INS 14 Indoor Nationals Finals here at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex. You guys have a blessed night. My name is Matt Olson from Mod Live Media. We'll see you guys soon. Good night, guys.